Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beyond Second Cognition. I'm Beall. The topic of this discussion is your learning extends only as far as your interest. The title may seem a bit puzzling at first, but I'm going to ask our viewers, how many times have you had some kind of realization and said, why haven't I seen that before? Why didn't I see this before? Or heard others say it for that matter. The main reason that we overlook things is because we all operate with a form of tunnel vision. We see only what's in front of our face and only what we want to see, which is governed by our interest. Part of the dynamics of the productions on this channel, and as well as in the books, is because I've taken a broad spectrum research approach. I've shown people where dots connect, where they didn't know or didn't see or didn't think that the topics that I relate are interrelated as much as they are. They miss it because they only look at what interests them. This is called tunnel vision. Now I'm going to use our videos on this channel as an example. You can take the hot button topics like the Luciferian video and the migration video and the other ones that look a little bit more esoteric. And they always have a higher view number because people are looking for this magical shit. And the numbers on the other educational videos that we provide are usually lower. I cite this to prove an example of how people have tunnel vision. They look only at what they want to see. And if they do find something that doesn't match what they think, they have everything compartmentalized in their minds. This is this and that is that. And they never create the link of interrelatedness to see how things are connected when they are, because they compartmentalize and separate things in their mind. Functioning this way and going through life this way is like a horse wearing blinders. You can only see what's in front of you. And most of the time, you only look at what you want to look at. If you have a range of objects in front of a horse's face and he sees a feed bag, what do you think he's going to look at? This is how human interests function. They're looking for the feed bag. What's going to feed my ego needs? What's going to feed my drama needs? Oh, that's too hard. I don't want to look at that. I'm not interested in that, you know. Give me the feed bag. And this is why human consciousness is wrapped up in the corrals and why it's so easy to control. Because the controllers know that all they have to do is continue to hang feed bags in front of you, and you'll keep going to the feed bag. You don't have any interest in anything else, like there may be a cougar standing there fixing to kick your ass. But screw the cougar, I want the feed bag. So, the tunnel vision blinds the peripheral vision. You don't see anything except what's in front of you. You don't see anything beside that. And then you say, why didn't I see that before? Well, because you didn't look. Because your focus was straight ahead on what you want, on what your interests are, and if it doesn't interest you, you don't look at it. And the psychological controllers of this planet know that you function this way. This is why they have created specialization and compartmentalization to make you think things that are unrelated. While they're weaving them all together, you're breaking them down into pieces and only looking at what you want to see or what they want you to see. And this is why you don't see it. It's why you didn't see it before, because no one pointed it out to you and you were indoctrinated to not even think that way. This is a bad first cognition perceptual habit. If you want to expand your consciousness, you have to take the blinders off. You have to look at something other than the cognitive feed bag that's put in front of your face to hold your interest, to keep your eyes glued to the TV set or glued to the video game or glued to the fear porn videos or the woo-woo alien shit or whatever. Because as long as they can keep that tunnel vision focus on the feed bag, they're going to do it. This is part of the cognitive brainwashing that you have to break. If you want to expand yourself, you've got to pull the blinders off. You've got to quit functioning with tunnel vision, single focus. I only look at what I'm interested in. It's because they know that's exactly what you do, because you're programmed to do that, that they can rule your consciousness the way they do. I want you all to consider this very seriously. I want you to look at yourselves and see how you do this. How what you allow into your mind is only what you want to see. They know what to feed you. And you take the bait every time. Ooh, I'm interested in that. What's this movie star doing? What's the scandal going on in Washington or Hollywood? Do these things really have any merit in your personal life? And if not, why rent them space in your head? Why keep the tunnel vision to watch the dramas? As TNT television network says, we know drama. Have you got your drama? So if you want to expand yourself, you've got to pull the blinders off. You've got to get past the tunnel vision. You've got to grow beyond the simple interests that entertain you as eye candy. It's like people being hung up on romance novels. That's all they read is romance novels. When you want to talk about a case of tunnel vision, or people that only read science fiction, or whatever it is that you personally do that keeps your interest glued in one area in your tunnel vision reality. You only see what you want to see, and you miss everything that goes on around you because you're not looking at anything except what your personal ego desires are. If you want to expand your consciousness, move into the PSOYCA capabilities, you've got to break this habit. And that's all it is. It's a bad habit. Sort of like that thing they did on one of the TV shows about short attention span theater. That's all humanity is, a short attention span species. So, if you want to learn more, you're going to have to extend beyond what your personal interests are. If you want to benefit from the work that's on this channel, then you need to look at the things on here other than your sensationalist desires for supernaturalism. If you're unwilling to do that, then you're not going to gain the knowledge that's available on this channel. You will continue to live in a world of tunnel vision, and you will not see anything beyond what pacifies your immediate interests. So for those of you doing the work, stay the course and don't give up on yourselves.